Hello, we're going to explain the game Can't Catch Harry, an odd first out card game. In the box you have your playmat, your characters, a lantern, Harry, Chubbs, and Cray Cray. 2 Chubbs, 2 Cray Cray, 1 Harry, 1 lantern. Each one is worth points. The lantern is -1 point. Harry is 3 points. Chubbs is 1 point. Cray Cray is 2 points. And on each one it has stamped on the bottom how much it's worth. Okay, if you ever played spoons, how this starts out is just like spoons. You've got to get 4 of a kind to win the round. So what you want to do is deal out 4 cards each to each player. We're playing with 4 people. 2 players is just the lantern and just Harry. You can play up to 6, but we're just starting off with 4 to explain. Okay, everyone has got 4 cards in their hand. The dealer starts with the top card on the deck. Take a card, and I have to discard 1. You can only have 4 cards in your hand at one time. I pass it to the next person. They don't want that. They pick a card out of their deck and hand it to the next person, each person discarding a card. The last person starts a discard pile. Once you get to 4 cards, you want to grab Harry. When you have 4 of a kind in your hand, grab Harry first, and every other person will see that you've grabbed someone, and they will each in turn grab a character. Someone will be left with the lantern, which is -1 points. So I've got 3 points. Object is to get to 11 points. If you play round for round and then you get up to 12 points after grabbing characters, you don't win. You have to have 11. So you keep playing until you grab the lantern, and then you take off 1 point, and then you wind up with 11 and you win the game. You have to have 11. You don't win if you have 12, 13, no matter what, you have to have 11. In the deck, there are certain cards. There are lots of character cards, but there's 3 different types of cards. Here you have 4 devil cards. If you get 4 devil cards, you want to grab Harry. That gives you 3 points. You don't get any extra points for the devil cards, but everyone else playing resets to 0. If someone has 9 points, 10 points, they go back down to 0 and have to start all over again. Also in the deck is 4 Harry cards. If you wind up with 4 Harry cards, you grab Harry. Harry cards, all 4 of them together, is 3 points. Having Harry gives you 6 points. Also in the deck is 1 more card called the Everyone card. If you have 3 cards that are the same, the Everyone card can be your 4th card, and then you would win the round. So that would give you 3 points. But you have to take off 1 point because the Everyone card is a -1. So that would only really give you 2 points. If someone in the game has 4 of a kind and everyone folds their cards, you don't take off a -1 or anything. You're done with the game. It's only if you submit this as your 4 of a kind, as for winning the round, that's when you get the -1 point. So once you get to 11 points, you won the game. Have fun playing.